volunteers on a schedule 5 times a day, walking dogs out of every single door in the house because my next door neighbor was a Marine and he hates animals. And so I was cut every night. I'd be like, oh my God, the Department of Ag's gonna bust me. The police are gonna come. I'm gonna be a hoarder. And I married a ranger who hates dogs. He loves cats.
Oh no.
Yeah. So it wasn't a fiasco. It was a mess. It was a hot mess, but it was a fun hot mess. And I did my deed for the camp dogs. But then I met Suzanne. I could not find a humane society that would help me do the dog part. That is a hard part of this. The dog piece is hard. And for some reason, humane societies don't like veterans. I was in one.
No.
Board, and they talked about veterans all the time. They didn't know I was a veteran. But they had this weird sense that we're bad people and we kill animals and we do all this dumb stuff and we're, baby killers and all that crap. And I kept asking humane societies to help me, and nobody would. And then people kept saying, you need to meet Suzanne, you need to meet Suzanne. I'm like, who the hell is Suzanne? For 2.5, 3 years, I kept hearing, you need to meet Suzanne. And I don't know where did I meet you? Somebody, what did I walk in for? For my dogs? I walked in for something, maybe it was to put up a donation jar, I don't know, but I walked in and she said, hi, I'm Suzanne. I said, oh my God, you're Suzanne! And it was in my neighborhood. And I told her that everybody been wanting me to meet her for so long, and that I needed somebody to help me with the dogs, and the bad part was that I helped veterans, and she said that, I don't think it's bad, but she goes, I love veterans. My son's a veteran. My dad was a veteran. And I was like, my dad was a veteran too. And so she said, I'll help. And this company has gotten 10 times better because of Suzanne. Her big deal.
We had the dogs to be helpful people.
Better. Because of Suzanne. Because there are some things that some of the veterans have brought in that I'd be like, oh, hell no. But Suzanne has been, so like a good sergeant major, Suzanne's like, now, Piper, why are we here? Remember when you used to pee on yourself? I'm like, yes, okay. Remember when you didn't know your name? I'm like, yes, okay. So they can stay in the program. I'm not going to kick them out. So Suzanne has really made this program top notch, and she's brought all these wonderful volunteers with her that started with her, I think, because they brought their dogs to train. And they love veterans too, and they love dogs, so it's a win-win. And then now I'm going to talk about Bobby. So Bobby, who keeps beating me up for my logs,
Got to you through Suzanne because I needed the dog that needed to be trained.
Yes, that's how I've gotten all my volunteers. Bobby has taken a mountain of paperwork. Most of us, I'm pretty sure we're all pretty much the same with once you get a TBI or PTSD, we can't handle. I used to be very OCD. I had all my bills organized in folders. It was color-coded. All the men in the office would make fun of me because I knew where everything was. I could remember numbers, and my house looks like a giant trash can because of all the paper everywhere. I mean, so the paperwork that y'all do, it was filed, but it was not nearly.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot of paperwork. And Bobby has taken all the paperwork and she scanned it into a nice, neat, secure system that if I could remember passwords, I could just look it up on my phone and go, there's everybody and what's going on. And she keeps beating me up because in the beginning, nothing was done online. Everything was hand jammed, and it's all in my sister's attic in Louisiana. She's like, when are you going to bring the first 3-4 years of paperwork? And I'm like, when I get in my sister's attic. Because she wants to scan it all in and put it in the computer, which is going to be, it won't be that bad because it wasn't as many veterans. So Bobby has really streamlined this organization and you guys' films, and that way if anybody does get in trouble and somebody calls me and they're like, I'm going to jail, I'll call Bobby and Bobby, send me the stuff, and I'll either bring it to the judge or I'll email it to the judge, but we're going to have it straight because she knows exactly where it is. And it's just been amazing. I never thought it would be that easy, ever. It's incredible how she does it. I mean, there was something was going on with somebody, and I was like, well, let me see that sheet you filled out, the PTSD sheet. And I said, well, let me see what it looks like. And she sent it to me because she knew I didn't remember the password. And I saw where the check marks were, and I went, oh, he's in crisis. We need to send him somewhere else. Not that we weren't going to help him, but we got him to another program because he needed more help than just the dog. So, but she's incredibly helpful, and she has a really great heart, and she's been through a lot, but she's still stuck with us, and I'm so grateful to you. And I know Suzanne is too. Yeah, we're so grateful.
She's stuck with us, and she's stuck with us.
You can't imagine how much this.
And you are stuck with me.
Oh.
This sweet lady has been, you know how you never know what people are going through? I will tell you, this sweet lady has been through the ringer the last year and a half, and maybe two. And and she still smiles and looks pretty every day. So this is for both of you.
Thank you.
Okay, show them what it is.
I had to set it down.
You've seen it before.
Oh, I love it.
Oh.
It's the verse on the film.
Jeremiah 29:11.
Might have the price tag still on it. Okay.
That's wonderful. Thank you.
Thank
so
you.
much.
That's a beautiful verse.
Oh, that was so nice.